Kumari, English teacher. Dear children, do you like melodramatic plays? Now we are going to see the conversation between Gerard and the intruder. The intruder wants to take the identity of Gerard. Let us see, does he succeed or not? In our ninth class English reader, lesson 9, If I Were You, we will see the overview of our lesson. Overview of the lesson, If I Were You. In this session, we are going to discuss before you read activity, thinking about the text, thinking about language, speaking, and writing. Let's switch on to the learning objectives of this lesson. Learning objectives. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to describe the setting and characters introduced in the play and identify and match the meanings of the words and phrases mentioned in the play. Recognize the main conflict presented in the play. State the motive of the intruder for entering Gerard's cottage. Explain Gerard's strategy to manipulate the intruder and escape from him. Discuss how Gerard's presence of mind helped him to save himself. Express the importance of staying vigilant in unexpected situations. Prepare a summary of the play in your own words. Let's move on to the first part of the lesson. Gerard lives alone in a lonely cottage. An intruder, who is a criminal, enters his cottage. He intends to murder Gerard and take on his identity. Does he succeed? We will do the matching of the words and phrases occur in the play and match the words with their meanings. The following words and phrases occur in the play. Do you know their meanings? Match them with the meanings given to find out. What is the meaning of cultured? Do you know? Cultured means sophisticated, well mannered. And then count on. What is the meaning of count on? Do you know? Depend on, rely on. Engaged. The meaning of engaged is occupied, busy. Melodramatic. The meaning of melodramatic is exaggerated. You are right. Do you know the meaning? Exaggerated. Excellent. We will see some more meanings of the phrases from the play. To be smart. Inflection. Wise guy. A dandy bus. Tradespeople. Here, a tone of voice. In American English, a person who pretends to know a lot. An informal expression for a fashionable vehicle. Merchants. In American English, an informal way of saying that one is being too clever. What is the meaning of to be smart? A person who pretends to know a lot. Very good. Inflection means here a tone of voice. Do you know the meaning of wise guy? Yes, you are right. An informal way of saying that one is being too clever. Dandy bus. A dandy bus means An informal expression for a fashionable vehicle. Very good. What is the meaning of tradespeople? It means merchants. You are right. Well done. Do you have interest to discuss some more meanings of the phrases from the play? Here, the meanings of the words: an unexpected opportunity for success, unnecessary and usually harmful, avoid, trap, a Christian religious teacher who teaches on Sundays in church. Now, we will match the words with the meanings. Gratuitous, dodge, lucky break, Sunday school teacher, frame. Do you know the meaning of gratuitous? Yes, you are right. Unnecessary and usually harmful. What is the meaning of dodge? Avoid. Lucky break means an unexpected opportunity for success. Who is a Sunday school teacher? A Christian religious teacher who teaches on Sundays in church. Frame means trap. You are right. Excellent. Move on to the scene. A small cottage interior. There is an entrance back right, which may be curtained. Another door to the left must be a practical door. The furniture is simple, consisting of a small table towards the left, a chair or two, and a divan rather upstairs on the right. On the table is a telephone. Who is going to enter into the scene? When the curtain rises, Gerard is standing by the table making a phone call. He is of medium height and wearing horn rimmed glasses. He is dressed in a lawn suit and a great coat. His voice is cultured. What is he talking on the telephone?
Well, tell him to phone up directly. I must know. Yes, I expect I still be here, but you mustn't count on that. In about 10 minutes' time. Right? Oh, goodbye.
He puts down the phone and goes to the divan on the left, where there is a traveling bag, and starts packing. Whilst he is thus engaged, another man, similar in build to Gerard, enters from the right silently, revolver in hand. He is flashily dressed in an overcoat and a soft hat. He bumps accidentally against the table, and at the sound, Gerard turns quickly. Let us see what happened.
Why, this is a surprise, mister. I'm glad you are pleased to see me. I don't think you will be pleased for long. Put those paws up. This is all very melodramatic, not very original, perhaps, but trying to be calm and nonchalant is your word, I think. Thanks a lot. You'll soon stop being smart. I'll make you crawl. I want to know a few things. See, anything you like. I know all the answers. But before you begin, I should like to change my position. You may be comfortable, but I'm not. Sit down there and no funny business. Now then, we will have a nice little talk about yourself. At last, a sympathetic audience. I'll tell you the story of my life. How, as a child, I was stolen by the gypsies, and why, at the age of 32, I find myself in my lonely Essex cottage. How? Keep it to yourself. and just answer my questions. You live here alone? Well, do you? I'm sorry. I thought you were telling me, not asking me. A question of inflection. Your voice is unfamiliar. Do you live here alone? And if I don't answer, you've got enough sense not to want to get hurt. I think good sense is shown more in the ability to avoid pain than in the more desire to do so. What do you think, Mr.? Never mind my name. I like yours better, Mr. Gerard. What are your Christian names? Vincent Charles. Do you run a car? No. That's a lie. You are not dealing with a fool. I'm as smart as you and smarter, and I know you run a car. Better be careful, wise guy. Are you American, or is that merely a clever imitation? Listen, this gun's no toy. I can hurt you without killing you, and still get my answers. Of course, if you put it like that, I will be glad to assist you. I do possess a car, and it's in the garage round the corner. That's better. Do people often come out here? Very rarely. Surprisingly few people take the trouble to visit me. There is the baker and the greengrocer, of course, and then there is the milkman. Quite charming, but no one so interesting as yourself. I happen to know that you never see tradespeople. You seem to have taken a considerable amount of trouble. Since you know so much about me, won't you say something about yourself? You've been so modest. I could tell you plenty. You think you are smart, but I am the top of the class round here. I've got brains, and I use them. That's how I got where I have. And where precisely have you got? It didn't require a great brain to break into my little cottage. When you know why I have broken into your little cottage, you will be surprised. And it won't be a pleasant surprise. With you figuring so largely in it, that is understandable. By the way, what particular line of crime do you embrace, or aren't you a specialist? My specialty is jewel robbery. Your call will be do me a treat. It's certainly a dandy buzz. I'm afraid jewels are few and far between in the wilds of Essex. So are the cops. I can retire here nicely for a little while. You mean to live with me? A trifle sudden, isn't it? You have not been invited. You won't be here long, so I didn't trouble to ask. What do you mean? This is your big surprise. I'm going to kill you. A little harsh, isn't it? Yeah, I will be sorry to do it. I have taken a fancy to you, but it's just got to be done. Why add murder to your other crimes? It's a grave step you are taking. I'm not taking it for fun. I've been hunted long enough. I'm wanted for murder already, and they can't hang me twice. You are planning a gratuitous double, so to speak. Admitted you have nothing to lose, but what have you to gain? I got freedom to gain. As for myself, I am a poor hunted rat. As Vincent Charles Gerard, I am free to go places and do nothing. I can eat well and sleep and without having to be ready to beat it at the sight of a cop. In most melodramas, the villain is foolish enough to delay his killing long enough to be frustrated. You are much luckier. I'm okay. I've got a reason for everything. I'm going to be Vincent Charles Gerard. See, I've got to know what he talks like. Now I know that post stuff comes easy. This is Mr. VC Gerard speaking. And that's not all. Get up a minute. Now, take a look at me. You are not particularly decorative. No. Well, that goes for you too. I only got to wear specs and I will be enough like you to get away with it. What about your clothes? They'll let you down if you are not careful. That will be alright. Yours will fit me fine. That is extremely interesting, but you seem to miss the point of my remark. I said, you are luckier than most melodramatic villains. It was not a tribute to your intelligence. You won't kill me for a very good reason. So that's what you think. You will let me go, and thank God you didn't shoot sooner. Come on, what's on your mind? Better be quick. This conversation bores me. Your idea is to elude the police by killing me and taking on my identity? Yes, I like the idea. But are you sure it's going to help you? Now listen here. I've got this all planned. I did a job in town. Things went wrong and I killed a cop. Since then, I have done nothing but dodge. And this is where dodging has brought you? It brought me to Aylesbury. That's where I saw you in the car. Two other people saw you and started to talk. I listened. It looks like you are a bit queer, kind of a mystery man. A mystery which I propose to explain. You phone your orders and sometimes you go away suddenly and come back just the same. Those are just the things I want to do. Hearing about you was one of my luckiest breaks. Apparently, you haven't the intelligence to ask why I am invested in this clock of mystery. As I said before, this conversation bores me. Don't be a fool. If you shoot, you will hang for sure. If not as yourself, then as Vincent Charles Gerard. What is this? This is your big surprise. I said you wouldn't kill me, and I was right. Why do you think I am here today and gone tomorrow? Never see tradespeople? You say my habits would suit you. You are a crook. Do you think I am a Sunday school teacher? The game's up as far as I am concerned. Things went wrong with me. I said it with bullets and got away. Unfortunately, they got one of my men and found things the fool should have burnt. Tonight, I am expecting trouble. My bag's packed ready to clear off. There it is. It's a bag, all right. And this is a gun, all right? What's all this? That's a disguise outfit, false mustaches, and whatnot. Now, do you believe me? I don't know. For God's sake, clear that muddled head of yours and let's go. Come with me in the car. I can use you. If you find it's a frame, you have got me in the car and you have still got your gun. Maybe you are right. Then don't waste time. Careful, boss. I'm watching you. I have got a man posted on the main road. He will ring up if he sees the police, but I don't want to leave. Come on, they are after us. Through here, straight to the garage. How do I know that you are telling the truth? Oh, don't be a fool. Look for yourself.
Gerard opens door and steps away. Intruder leans forward to inspect it, with his side towards Gerard, but with the revolver ready. As he turns his head, Gerard gives him a push into the cupboard, knocking the revolver out of his hand. He slams the door and locks it, picks up the revolver and goes to the phone, where he stands with the gun pointed at the cupboard door, rattles door and shouts,
Let me out of here. Hello. Yes, speaking. Sorry, I can't let you have the props in time for rehearsal. I have had a spot of bother. Quite amusing. I think I will put it in my next play. Listen, can you tell our friend the surgeon to come up here at once? You will probably find him in the public bar.
Do you enjoy the play? Shall we go to the assessment? Thinking about the text. Answer these questions. At last, a sympathetic audience. Who says this? A. Gerard. B. Intruder. What is the right answer? Yes, you are right. Gerard. A. Gerard is the right answer. Excellent. Why does he say it? Because intruder becomes sympathetic towards him. Is he sarcastic or serious? He is sarcastic. Next, move on to the second question. Why does the intruder choose Gerard as the man whose identity he wants to take on? The intruder chooses Gerard as the man whose identity he wants to take on because he is a kind of a mystery man. We will go to the third question. I said it with bullets. Who says this? A. Gerard. B. Intruder. What is the right answer? Yes, you are right. A is the right answer. Nice. What does it mean? He is very dangerous. Is it the truth? What is the speaker's reason for saying this? No, it is not the truth. The speaker wants that the intruder should change the idea of killing him. We will jump into the next question. What is Gerard's profession? Quote the parts of the play that support your answer. Gerard is a dramatist. He says, sorry, I can't let you have the props in time for rehearsal. Have a glance at the next question. You will soon stop being smart. Who says this? A. Gerard. B. Intruder. What is the right answer? Do you guess the answer? Yes, the answer is intruder. B. Excellent. Why does the speaker say it? The speaker says it because Gerard does not seem afraid of intruder's gun. What, according to the speaker, will stop Gerard being smart? The bullet will stop Gerard from being smart. Let's have another question. They can't hang me twice. Who says this? A. Intruder. B. Gerard. What is the right answer? Yes, you are right. A is the right answer. Congratulations. Why does the speaker say this? The speaker says this because intruder wants to murder Gerard and he already murdered someone, so the police cannot hang him twice. Observe the next question. A mystery I propose to explain. What is the mystery? The speaker proposed to explain. The mystery is about Gerard's placing his orders on telephone. He goes out suddenly and returns in the same way. Have a gaze at the last question. If I were you starts with Gerard preparing to leave his home. An intruder comes into his cottage. The intruder is holding a revolver in his hand. Gerard pleasantly talks with him. The intruder makes Gerard sit in a chair. Gerard lives alone. He owns a car. He is a mysterious man. The intruder is a criminal. He is a robber. He kills a policeman. He plans to kill Gerard. He wants to assume his identity to get rid of the police. Gerard tells a story that he is also a criminal. Gerard convinces intruder to go to the garage to flee in his car. Gerard locks up the intruder in a cupboard which is not a garage. With his cleverness, Gerard saves his life. What we have learned. Described the setting and characters introduced in the play and identified and matched the meanings of the words and phrases mentioned in the play. Recognized the main conflict presented in the play. Stated the motive of the intruder for entering Gerard's cottage. Explained Gerard's strategy to manipulate the intruder and escape from him. Discussed how Gerard's presence of mind helped him to save himself. Expressed the importance of staying vigilant in unexpected situations. Prepared a summary of the play in our own words. Shall we move on to the next part of the lesson, thinking about language?